Greetings, brothers and sisters. Welcome to my humble home. Here we are out here in the Kendo wilderness. You can see a little bit cloudy out here, but what is it? Almost 60 degrees, 58 degrees. It's gonna be a decent day. It doesn't look like we're gonna get too much rain. Coming up on June. That's what you get out here in the Pacific Northwest. But today, what we're doing is we're smoking with Kendo. First things first, let's get this out of the way. As you can see, cut off my dreadlocks. You know what? I just could not fucking take it anymore. Those dreadlocks were driving me insane, man. I ate them. They got in my eyes, constantly in my mouth. I couldn't do anything, and it had to be in a hat all the time. I mean, what's the use, man? I got so sick of it, man. My head was constantly itching from, not being able to wash my shit every goddamn day. Because, when you got dreadlocks, you just cannot wash your hair every day, man. I haven't touched my head in nearly 10 years. Feels good to touch my head, man. Wow. That's right. Look at that short-ass hair. I haven't had short hair in so damn long, it's not even funny. But yeah, there's sometimes, you got to deal with progress, right? I got to, as I alluded before, the reason why I wasn't making a whole lot of videos is because, progress needed to be made. And, I'm a 25-year computer professional. And when you go into someone's home or you go into someone's place of business and you have 2.5-foot dreadlocks and you tell them you want to work on their computer, so you get profiled, man. They look at you like, okay, look at this fucking stoner. I don't want him working on my goddamn computer. And, even though I don't believe in all that bullshit, right, I have to provide for my family, so there you have it. So, done. Just wanted to get that out of the way, show you. No more dreadlocks. Kendo's still the Rasta spirit, though. Love, much love for everyone. Love in my heart. Here we are. Kendo's Designs. Original artwork. Brought to you by Kendo1.MOV. That's right. Gotta love it. Soon enough, I'm going to have links up here on my YouTube videos for people who want to purchase Kendo1.MOV shirts and Kendo1.MOV hats. Look at that. I call this one Filigree. Gotta love it. Fantastic design. This is one of the more popular designs I have. I have 10 designs, 7 in print right now, 3 more that I'm getting ready to get some screens made and screen them out myself, made with love by hand. But like I said, today what we got going on is we're smoking with Kendo, and we're going to smoke some beef ribs. So let's go ahead and get about that. Here's my smoker. Master built. Got her pre-going right now. She's warmed up to 225, actually 240. And yeah, I think we're going to do them at 240. Might even cool it down a little bit. But I got her going now. Got the chips here ready. Come on in. So what we got here is we got beef ribs. And one of the things about beef ribs is a lot of people, they get a bad rep, right? The reason they get a bad rep is a lot of people think that, pork ribs are the way to go. And, I love pork ribs, don't get me wrong. I love me some pork, man. But if you do beef ribs right, they turn out really, really good. Really good. Hey, Junebug, come here for a minute. Hold the camera for me. This is my son, Kenny. Big Ken. 6'2". 235 football stud. Yeah, hold the camera over here while I show them how to strip this fell. What you have here, and I know many of you who have eaten beef ribs recognize this stuff on the back, because when you eat these beef ribs, when they're not properly done, you get this really tough stuff that's on the back. It's kind of chewy. It's not very good, not conducive, right? So what you do is you take a butter knife. You get up underneath the fell on the edges, right? And if you do it right, you just get one edge up, and you pull from that edge very slowly and carefully with a paper towel. There's a bit of fresh one here. With a paper towel, and just pull along the edge. You don't try to pull the whole thing off all the way to the top. Pull it up just like this, and it'll actually come off nice and easy. See this? Look at that. Coming off nice and easy. So you remove all this fell from your rack. There we go. from your rack. Get it all completely removed. It's a little difficult up near the top, but nothing you can't handle. Pull it all the way off. Get your fell completely removed. There you have it. Okay, this little tiny bit, that'll come off with a little butter knife. Just go along the edge, just like this here, and pull it up. Now, you might think, all right, why do you need to remove that? Well, because this is what keeps beef ribs from being really, really tender. Right? It doesn't allow the spices and the marinades to penetrate this back area. Okay, and once we get that removed, once we get the fell removed, excuse me, now we want to go in and remove some of this fat. Okay, you don't want to remove it all. You don't have to remove it all, but you don't need all that fat in there. I mean, it's just going to drip down into the smoker pan that you put the water into, and go from there. So what we have here is we have one that I've already removed all the fat from. This front side looking pretty good, no sweat. Wash my hands real quick, keep that camera on the ribs up. And then I have prepared some rub, and this is some Cajun spices, some specialty rib rub, and a little bit of some Southwest. Southwest seasoning. Smells really, really good. It's a combination of a few different things. Nothing that I actually made, some different purchased stuff. And we're going to sprinkle this onto these ribs. Get a decent amount on there. What's going to happen, these ribs are going to sit in the smoker. Actually, I'm going to smoke some, and I'm going to bake some, because I don't have enough room. I have 8 racks this size to cook. Every Sunday we have family and friends over. We actually have 13 people that come over. So we just rub this in. Nice. Very nice. Get that all nice and rubbed in. And then I'm going to do this for all the ribs, not just the ones that are going to be smoked. I'm going to put a nice rub on the ones that are going to go in the oven as well. Remove the fell from all of them. And then once I get them going, they're going to cook for about 8 hours. Now, no two beef ribs are exactly the same. Like these ones here are a little bit thicker than these ones here. So, these ones might take a little bit. These ones might take a little bit longer. So actually, what I'll do is I will assess the size of the rib, and I will throw them into the smoker at a specific time. Or actually, what I'll do is I'll take all the ribs that are of the same dimension and put all those in the smoker, and then these other ones that are of different dimensions, I'll go ahead and throw in the oven. Once they're in the oven, it's a little bit different process than in the smoker, but they're gonna take about 8 hours to cook too. After maybe 4 or 5 hours in the smoker, I'll go ahead and wrap these ribs up in some tin foil, put them back in the smoker after I throw a little bit of some barbecue sauce on them, and let them cook for the duration of about 8 hours. So there you have it. That's the beginning process. I'm going to make a few other things with this. I'm going to make some nice peel off rice and some fresh baked home bread, along with this probably some steamed carrots, and that's what the meal is going to consist of. I just wanted to take you through the first process of the smoked ribs. So there you have it. Talk to you in a minute. Much love. Strong hugs. Peace.